Hi! No, not just kidding, it was me.
When you dance the dance of another, you make yourself in the image of its creator.
Suspiria takes place in 1977 Berlin, where a new dancer, played by Dakota Johnson, is included into the prestigious institute in which unknown dark occurrences start to transpire.
Let me see. I have my review around here somewhere. I've taken the liberty to jot down this review because I had a plethora of information in my head going through this motion picture. Dull-witted ostentation abounds. This piece of dreck, parading around as a work of fine art, relegates itself in irritating and laughable momentum to the utmost erroneous degree. It's a lugubrious, indulgent, opaque mess where the director subjects us to his egocentric perspective rather than take consideration of his audience and the fellow men and women amongst him. It gleefully self-flagellates itself to the point of exhaustive pointlessness to perpetuate second-rate shock value, drenching the audience members into nauseating boredom. A pretentious chore lacking substance which does not add up to the sum of its witchy parts. Okay, so this movie was fantastic, while being apprehensive, because this is literally a remake of one of my favorite horror films of all time.
That will mean the end of it.
But then again, it's directed by Luca Guadagnino, who directed one of my favorite films from last year. Where would I even begin? There's something about this movie that's mesmerizing in its own way. It's not just a replication of the original, which, what would be even the point of replicating the original? No one else can do an Argento film except for Argento. There's great craftsmanship and expert filmmaking going on that's displayed in the movie. There's a lot of great use of style and stylized camera work. The cinematography is pristine. The performances are fantastic. Dakota Johnson is excellent. Tilda Swinton? When has she never been great? There's something ethereal about the whole thing. You're being drawn into a chant. You're being drawn into a world that's completely different from the world that we experienced in the first Suspiria, even from the first frame. It's marvelous. The film is so brilliantly done and parades in grotesque fashion and is a wondrous, somewhat epic, depressing movie and horrific one that I find it endlessly fascinating, to the point where several days later I'm still thinking of certain images or sequences that have occurred that I just can't get over. This is one of the best films of the year, I would say, that rather than just taking us into a specific cosmos that only exists within this film's realm, it seems very grounded in certain real world turmoil that's injected into this somewhat otherworldly story, that it feels very modern and it feels very now, we needed a film that explores certain themes that are going on in today's world. 9.
Yo, we've been all around the world.